Joe Leigh here for Seconds Out. Absolutely delighted to be joined by Dillian Whyte once again. What a fight we have just seen.
Hey, what a fight, what a fight. We was, we was truly entertained and pleased by probably an historic fight, because I think this is going to go down in the history books as one of the best fights, was it super feather with these guys? Featherweight? Listen, crazy fight. And like I was saying to them earlier, my guy, this guy made me come here today. I weren't going to come. I'm so happy I came, because this is one of the best fights I've actually seen live. And when you think about the start of how it started, end of round one, he landed heavy on the canvas, and we more or less thought the fight was over. Second round was the same, bit of the same. Big left hand, big left overhands in the second and third. And credit to both guys anyway. Conlan, we wish him well. Hopefully he recovers well when he comes back. But credit to Liam as well, man. He dug deep. Both guys, they put a lot of work in there. And to come back and get a stoppage like that, it shows the testament to the guy.
How did you score the fight up until that 12th round KO?
I thought it was very, very close in the last round. Obviously, because of the knockdown. At first, I thought maybe Conlan was going to maybe nick it. Then the knockdown came, so that kind of evened it out. And then it would have been just like, what do you like? The cleaner work, the clinical work from Conlan, boxing, moving. He had the bigger power shots. But then the body work and stuff, what they both was putting in was mad. And it come down to a war of nutrition. And as you can see, I felt like that war of nutrition was won by Liam, because, he started to move a lot, and then he tried to find respite on the ropes. That's why he kept, because maybe his legs, he was tired, he was fatigued, because the pace they fought at was a very high pace, For them to continue to do that was always going to be difficult. But, what a stoppage. I didn't get to see what shot it was. I was actually surprised when he went through the ropes. I thought it was some form of comedy or something, and he was pushed, because there was a lot of pushing going on, Pushing and shoving and a tug, as we're in Nottingham, like Carl Froch says. But, hell of a fight, man.
Yeah. How's things going as a promoter?
Excellent. Definitely, I'm in my element. Me and the guys, me and the team, we're in an element. We're doing great stuff. And we've got another show, May the 14th. So, we're looking forward to that. And we're going to continue to build and grow and just do good stuff, man. And build this grassroots boxing and build boxing in a local fashion with local prospects. Getting them into maybe southern area, English titles, British titles, and see where we can go, man. But one thing, we ain't messing about. We're going to put the work in and get the shows out there and continue to grow. Black Box Global, baby.
Look forward to seeing that. Obviously, since we've last spoke, the press conference for Whyte Fury happened, and you were kind of expecting, I guess, at the time that he wouldn't turn up to the presses and things like that. He hasn't turned up. What did you make of that?
Well, I think they touched on it the other day. I think, Frank said, what did he offer him? Free Ryanair tickets, economy, COVID. It speaks for itself. Then he mentioned about a private jet, possibly on the day. When you play silly bugger, you play silly games, you get silly rewards, man. It's just what it is. Matchroom don't treat opponents and guys like that. So we must be respectful to, both parties, irrespective if you're saying your party, you won the purse bid, but your party is the A side, etc. But think about, if you want to sell the fight and you want to do a good job, look after both parties so people are happy to play their part in what's going on. And obviously, clearly, one party wasn't happy with the shenanigans in games, and it's ended up this way. And it's a shame, because people are looking at Dillian saying, well, he should do this, he should do that. Unfortunately, if you're not happy with something, like if you're in an unhappy job, maybe you don't go to work, or you say, I'm going to retire, I'm going to give up this job. Right now there's a lot of games being played, it seems, and it's just unfortunate. It's messing it up for fans, because I feel like a Dillian Whyte and a Tyson Fury press conference would have been amazing. And it's been all the little petty and silly games offering someone of Dillian Whyte's caliber Ryanair tickets, economy. Come on, and you've won a purse bid of 41 million. Why would you want to jeopardize? Your promotion and your show? If that fighter gets COVID, then you're gonna have to reschedule and postpone everything. It doesn't make any sense. Let's have common sense. But common sense is not always common. So. Go figure.
What do you make of Frank Warren, Dean?
Frank Warren, I've not got really anything bad to say. Obviously, there's a lot of bad water under the bridge, obviously, with Dillian and the stuff he said. Obviously, I've dealt with him. He's never been disrespectful, but in this instant here, there's a lot of shenanigans going on, and it's sad to see, because, someone who's been in the game a long time, we would have, we'd like to hope that there would have been respect on both parts, in terms of for both fighters to give them that respect, because they're both warriors they're both gladiators that entertain for fans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's a shame, but like I said, I've never had any issues with him. But you look, in this junction now, we're seeing a lot of tick for tat things going on, petty things going on. I wouldn't even say tick for tat because Dillian hasn't done anything. They've just, obviously, Eddie didn't win the purse bids, and now obviously he's got to play second fiddle and things ain't going accordingly. But look, I think like for example, there's no tickets to be sold on Dillian Whyte's side. That I've never even seen that in boxing. They put it out there, as you say. There's no tickets being sold for Team White, for Dillian Whyte's fans to come. Now they're on StubHub. And the resellers are selling them for an arm and a fucking leg, and it's sad because I'm getting messages, thousands and thousands of messages from fans who said we've waited a very, very long time, for Dillian Whyte to get this opportunity to go and support him and buy tickets, and now it's looking like Tyson Fury sold out Wembley by himself. It's absolutely ludicrous, not being funny. Oh yeah, you know what I mean? And they're not giving it a chance because obviously they've got all the tickets. They've given Tyson Fury 10,000 tickets. They've given us what it is, which is absolutely nothing. Fuck all, sweet FA. You know what I mean?
Literally, how many, if you could put a number to it?
What do you mean?
Like less than 100, less than 50?
Any tickets? What do you mean? You heard Eddie and Frank. They said it already. They didn't give any tickets. They didn't allocate no tickets to Dillian. They've already said that.
Yeah, I did hear that, but I thought that meant maybe 20, maybe 50.
Literally no allocation. I'm only regurgitating what's been said, so just for clarifications, if anyone wants to say it, I'm just saying what has been repeated in the media already. So and they know that because Frank said it as well, just about like the flight. So you know what I mean. So it is what it is.